Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today you're going to be seeing one of the craziest projects I've ever come up with, transform into reality. The paper I'm showing you was the original concept of this beast, created one day when I was bored in the ninth grade. There are going to be many obstacles in this project, but I'm excited to show you how I did it. The entire project took me years to finish, so the content was difficult to piece together. I turned the 8 hours of video into 42 minutes for your entertainment. Enjoy and let me know what you thought. Here is day one. Gonna go ahead and strip all of this stuff out of here so that we can get to the bare frame. A problem we're gonna run into is I wear size 13 shoes, so I'm making this to accommodate me. So basically up until the wheel has to be for my feet. Maybe I can break it. Yep.
About 15 minutes before I need you.
Yeah. Alright, she's chopped. Let's see if my shoe still fits in this vicinity. Make it longer. We'll double it. We'll make it 4 inches so I have enough room for plus another 8 or 9 inches for the thing. So let's see. 4 plus 8 is 12. So if we make it a foot long, it'll be about that. I think that's good enough for me. Gives us enough room for our foot to go back a little bit, and the engine will sit about right here. Cool. By the way, the engine is 8 inches at least, so I can mount it. Alright guys, it's the next day. I didn't think I was gonna have to pull out the cardboard to start diagramming things, but I guess I have to. Cut out a foot long, 3/4 inch tubing, and I'm kind of just seeing how much I have to bend it on the Harbor Freight bender, so that this wheel right here can fit on the back. Don't know. I don't know. I have an idea, but it needs to, those pieces have to bend out a little bit, and I'm gonna figure out how much they have to bend out right now. Alright, so I also brought the engine out, and this is what it'll kind of look like when we're done in the back anyways. So I'm gonna keep this really low to the ground so that center of gravity and whatever, it'll be better. But you can see it ends about there where the foot is. That will be where the engine goes, and then this part's gonna sit back just a little bit more. You'll probably have about 4 inches away from the engine, and that'll give us enough room for the exhaust and stuff. But what I'm gonna do is make a plate that comes off of here, and it goes up so that this part is just a few inches off the ground like it was stock, and that will look sick. yeah, that's a good angle right there. So now we'll do the opposite and get that angle in. Make sure we can still get it.
What did you make?
This is a Razor scooter I was telling you about.
That's right.
And I'm putting that engine on it. And it's gonna have this size wheel on it. I just lined it all up on a piece of wood and now I'm gonna weld it so it's all even.
Smart.
This is just
So obviously one wheel goes between them forks, right?
yeah, yeah, I have to cut that and resize it and everything. And then this back part's, I have this 90-degree kind of squared right here, welding these on. And then I'm gonna have a bracket that goes up so that this is 2 inches off the ground but still has giant wheels.
I can't wait to see that. Don't get her yet. I can't wait to see you ride. It's not gonna have any brakes, right?
It'll have brakes. It'll have disc brake on the back. Make sure this is still square. The right one. Ran out of welding wires, so we gotta go to the store. And I'm also going to get some more metal so we can make some brackets and stuff. And do the front steering part still. But this is kind of what it looks like right now. I got all the corners on this side done. Just gotta grind them down to make them look good. But after that, grind these down, we'll make brackets, and then we'll figure out the steering. That's probably gonna be last because I don't feel like doing that right now. Alright, so went to the store, got some more metal, this metal, and welding wire. And we got it all welded up, but we gotta grind it still. Just kind of test fitting, I guess. We'll also weld that all the way up too, because we're not gonna change that now. So my plan here is to take, I have 2x4s, the 2-inch side is facing up. So I can put this 2 inches off the ground. And I'm planning to put this piece up here and then drill a hole for a shaft to go right here. And it'll kind of look like that. We're gonna have to support it a bit, so I'll figure out how to do that. think we'll have to support this with something? Guess we'll find out. Alright, we gotta be very careful about this part. About to put the flat bar on. Kinda like, I gotta line up the wheel with this so that I get it right. Alright, so one's going right here. Boom, just like that. And one is going right there. As long as we have it at a constant height on this side, around the same distance, then we'll be good. So I'm gonna get all of this ready so that when I weld it, it'll be good. Go straight to the welding. Just like that. Before I do anything, I want to make sure that these line up. And how am I going to do that? Ruler. The ruler up here, that's about, against this, it's right under 4 inches. And on this mark, it is also right under 4 inches. Now when we get to this point, right here, make sure I'm not on anything. Seven eighths, or 7 7/8. 7 3/4, and then that one just almost 1/8 of an inch too high, so I can push it down just a little bit and see what that gives. That's 7 1/2. I'm gonna bring it back up. And that is 7 3/4 exactly. Make sure that this is the same again. 7 3/4, almost 9 inches how we were planning it. That comes a little closer. Alright. Good. Now we can weld this one up. It's not coming apart, say that. So I just took my beautiful Hello Kitty ruler and I measured, this is about 8, it doesn't really matter about these measurements, but this length is about 8.5 inches, and that's about 6.5 inches on this parts bike that I have. And then we got about 8 inches of clearance here until it hits the bars, and we got about 6.5 here, and it'll go over 6.5 there, so we're good there. This whole plate is perfect. It would fit perfectly onto here, and it would look beautiful. There are already drilled holes in it, but they won't fit the engine. So my plan is just drill my own holes so that it'll fit on there. I've done it on plenty of mini bikes, so it should be walk in the park. Just got to cut that out, and then we will glue it onto there. We got it. Hopefully it's not bent. This will be enough to keep it together, and if we ever need to move it, then